I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans, and today I'm going to show you around this Sprinter 144 4x4 that we just wrapped up. A few exterior highlights of this rig: we have a Fiamma F45 awning up top, we have a modular Aluminess roof rack, and we have an Aluminess ladder on the driver's side. Let's step on in and check it out. All right, welcome inside. So before I go into the different pieces of this rig, I will go through the layout and some of the design features. So in terms of layout, we have our kitchen in the front, a little two-person dinette here in the middle, and then we have our fixed bed in the rear. When it comes to design features of this build, I personally love the colors, love the outside of the van, and love the colors that she chose inside the van. So we have white 5-panel cabinetry up top, we have sea serpent blue 5-panel drawers and cupboards down here. We have butcher block countertops, white oak flooring, and then lastly, a personal favorite, we have our pine tongue and groove ceiling up top. So we'll start in the front and work our way back. All right, so in the kitchen of this rig, we have a 15 by 20 Ruvati workstation sink. As always, these come with a wood cutting board insert in them, colander, and all that good stuff. Up top, we have a ton of storage in our upper cabinets, and then down low we have a cabinet here for our 7-gallon removable gray water tank, and we have just a ton of drawer banks over here to store cutlery, all of that good stuff, pots and pans, etc. All of that is going to be on RV latches to make sure that nothing falls out while they're in transit. Additionally, in this kitchen we have those birch butcher block countertops. Those are going to match the table that we have back in the dinette, which is a really nice sturdy table back there. And then we have a single burner true induction cooktop and a 4.63 Isotherm fridge with a freezer up here in the left side corner. Moving back a little further, we have our two-person dinette. So a few really nice things about this dinette: the table is completely removable. It's also on Lagun mount, so we can swivel it around wherever it needs to go. Also, she had the great idea to have a little step up here, which allowed us to have some storage underneath as well. So just maximizing space, even when we have the smaller footprints of the 144 wheelbase. Additionally, here are vents for our Rixen heat and hot water system, so that's where it's going to come out. Another really nice thing about this dinette is that both of the seats have some storage under them. So this one's completely open if you want to pop over and check it out. And then we have our Rixen heater coming through in the other one, but there's also still a good amount of real estate for storage. And then moving all the way in the back, we have a raised bed. So this has 2 small bump outs just to make the bed a little bit wider. She's going to sleep wall to wall in this rig. Up front, we have 2 C.R. Lawrence T-vent windows. And then in the rear here, we have a C.R. Lawrence half slide. We have a fan up top and a max air fan in the ceiling here. Nice feature about these is that you can either pull air out of the van or suck air into the van, depending on what you're doing or what you need in that moment. Moving on to the power systems and the lighting in this van. We have 2 different LED dimmable dome lighting zones up top, and then additional systems that we're going to have over here on our switch panel are our Victron Bluetooth Energy Monitor. So that's going to allow her to keep track of where all of her levels are at while she's out on the road. And then we also have our Rixen hydronic heat and hot water system. So here's the thermostat and the controls for that guy. So that about wraps up this part of the van. Let's go check out the back. So in the rear here we have our 2 cabinets. These are going to be covered with black hex ply, so it's going to be really rugged and durable to stick up to whatever gear she wants to throw back here. We have L-track mounted on both sides. That's going to be for a snowboard rack later. And then over here we have a separate garage light for this whole section, so she can load up at night if need be. And then we have our battery heating pad for when it is super cold outside. On the driver's side here, we have our exterior shower. So that's going to be hot water. You just throw in the quick connect and you can take a nice warm shower. We have a 20-gallon freshwater tank, and then, as I said, that Rixen heat and hydronic heat and hot water system is up there underneath the dinette. On the passenger side, again, we have our switches. We have an outlet back here, and then we have our power cabinet. So in there, you're going to find 400 amp hours of lithium battery bank. We have a 3,000 watt inverter, and this is also where our solar is going to come through. So we have a 200 watt solar array up top. That wraps up this van tour. Again, my name's Lucy with Rossmönster Vans. Be sure to check us out on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a van tour. Thanks for watching and hope you have a great rest of your day.